Now that we are to our tutorials, we're going to take a look at how to complete a basic search through Art and Architecture source, as well as some other helpful tips and tricks to help you on your search journey. This includes search techniques and also the assistance EBSCOhost provides with this database as a courtesy to the user, hopefully all of which will help improve your user experience and help you find what you're looking for. So as you can see, this is what our basic search page will look like from this point. We haven't done anything yet, but sometimes it does take you to the advanced search page. So to get back to basic search, just click that link, and then it's going to take you back to our one search bar. We'll go ahead and start here just for the sake of learning and getting used to this particular database. Now, before we begin, I want to take a look at what's available to you down below. This is the default for our basic search. You'll notice there are two major categories, search options right here, and limit your results. Plus lots of other little drop down, scroll through, and checkbox categories. There's a lot going on, so for the meantime, we're going to leave these as is and then in the future revisit it. We are, however, going to clock these two default options under search modes and expanders. This is because these are the default options and you may find later on that they impact your search. All right, so if you go back to the top here, we're ready to begin our search. There it says enter any words to find books, journals, and more. Keep in mind that a majority of the content Art and Architecture source has available to search users is full text articles, journals, and magazines related to the arts and various areas of architecture. In this case, to keep it simple, I'm going to search for interior design and then take a look at my results. So I'll go ahead and type interior design into the search bar and click search. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a moment to examine our results here. While this search is technically successful since it did retain items for us to work with, there are almost too many items for us to go through, and we can certainly improve this in the future when we get to advanced searching. However, for learning purposes, we're going to go ahead and examine everything that we have to work with here. So for starters, we can see the amount of results that we retained up here at the top. 62,018 results, and we know that we're viewing 1 through 20 of the results here. To the far right, we can organize the results that we are viewing if we click these little drop down arrows here next to date newest, page options, and share as well. And all of our items are going to be numbered for our convenience. We can see that we returned quite a bit. So we have periodicals, an academic journal. Keep in mind we have no filter options at the moment. Videos as well. We can see 3 of 7,000 plus. Another academic journal, and so on. Now we're going to use number 2 here, aesthetic painting in Britain and America, collectors, art worlds, and networks as kind of our example. So when you're looking at the item from the result page, you'll notice you can kind of preview a little bit about that item. For example, we have the author, the year, we have the volume, issue number, page number, and DOI as well. We also have a little bit about the subjects it contains. We can see interior design is in bold lettering because it's relative to our search. We also can see that the HTML full text is available and the PDF full text as well. Now, if we go to the right here, this is going to be where the magnifying glass and this paper icon. This is going to be a little helpful tool for us. It'll allow us to preview a little bit more about our item without actually having to open it up on a new page. So here we're going to see a little bit more about the abstract. So that's going to be what the content in here contains. And then next to our little magnifying glass, we have this blue folder with the plus. This is going to allow us to print, email, or save multiple items. And this is going to save them to our folder, which can always be accessed back up here as well at the top bar. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click this here. And then this is going to give us kind of the full detail of the item that we are viewing. To our right, we have our toolbar. We have Google Drive, OneDrive, we can add it to our folder, we can print, email, save, and cite. You're going to want to remember what your cite button looks like. Export, create note, permalink, listen, as well as translate. Now to the left of our item, we again have that link to the HTML full text and the PDF full text, and below it we have another link titled Find Similar Results using Smart Text Searching. Now if you want this item, if you really like this item and you want items similar and related, you can go ahead and click Find Similar Results, and this is going to show you a lot more items that are relative to this one that you particularly enjoy. Alright, so we're going to go back to our result list, and keep in mind you also have access to those two links, the HTML full text link and the PDF full text link from the result page as well. We'll go ahead and click the PDF full text just so we can take a look at that. And then this is what it'll look like when you access it. Again, you have some of your tools to the side. Sometimes it'll pop up and tell you what the tool is, other times it won't. So it's just kind of helpful to take a look back at that previous one so you can see what each tool means. And then to your left here, you'll notice that you're viewing what part of the PDF you are viewing, as well as the page number. Again, going to be very helpful if you decide to cite the item. Now, if you want to improve your search and say you don't want to quite work with the 62,000 results that you retain, or it's just not working for you, and you want to add some more depth to your search, you're also welcome to use Boolean operators. In this case, that's going to be and, or, and not. While Boolean operators may not seem like the more grand search tool at first, they're actually very helpful when completing a search and can have a significant impact on the results your search retains. For example, the AND operator will increase your search results. And this is if you decide to make something a little bit more in depth. We'll search for interior design and sculpture. In this case, we returned 1,402 results. So, my apologies, I believe I said it increased the search. It actually decreases your search results, and this is actually completely normal. So the AND is going to return less results as it looks for the two keywords or phrases in any order in a given item. Some people prefer to narrow their search, while some prefer to work with more content. It's simply up to you what operator is best for your search needs. Now, if you want to increase, so AND is going to be for decreasing. You want to increase, we can do interior design or sculpture. And then you'll notice we have a lot more to work with, almost 196,000. So this is going to expand your search because OR is going to indicate to the search engine that we're interested in items that contain either of the mentioned words or phrases, unlike AND, it does not look for both keywords or phrases in every item. Now, if we want to go back to kind of narrowing our search, we can use the NOT operator. So like the AND operator, the NOT operator is going to help us reduce the results. This is because the NOT operator indicates to the search engine that we would like results related to the first keyword or phrase, but excluding any mention of the keyword or phrase following the NOT operator. So our results here are going to return items about interior design with zero mention of sculpture or sculptures or sculpting as well. And then, of course, Boolean operators can also be combined to improve your search, but this is something we will go into more with the advanced searching techniques.